putting the fight in faster than light. Welcome to Cosmopunk.
Until Proven Innocent, a homebrew Starfinder adventure featuring the crew of the Laika 7.
I'm Cypher, and I play Ryder, a Yosaki operative otter with a sharp sword and an affinity for sushi. I'm also the pilot of the Laika 7.
I'm Ty, and I play Radar, the cyborg mechanic coyote replete with big guns and a small attention span. Also, the weapons officer of the Laika 7.
Hi, I'm Pan, and I play Baphomet, ex-galactic idol, now kobold android mystic, and the captain of the Laika 7.
Hi, I'm RJ. I play V, a Vesk engineer, and their drone flyby. V is the ship's mechanic and chief trouble magnet, but for this campaign, I'm going to be the DM. Episode 3, The Worst Pirates Nobody's Ever Heard of. Not only has Team Laika repelled the insectoidal pirates attempting to command their ship, but they play everyone's favourite Uno card and initiate a reverse boarding. After a fierce battle, the team begins investigating the enemy vessel for clues as to what the pirates are really after. You have taken command of a section of a small but heavily armed Shirin mining vessel. You have an Shirin prisoner. He's no longer unconscious, but he has surrendered by dint of you have destroyed everyone that he ever knew. Luckily, he's a Shirin, so they deal in collectives, so he's not too broken up about it, but he's still absolutely three flavors of shit scared of you.
Good.
Alarm bells have started sounding throughout the ship that you're on. At this point, whoever else is on this ship has clearly realised that this isn't going the way that they expected, and they're entering full panic stations. What would you like to do?
So we need to get these guys on the telecoms and say that they need backup, and then we do round 2.
Well, we need to use one of these prisoners to do that, because I don't speak Shirin. We're saying this out of earshot of the prisoners, right?
I mean, how did you ask me?
Well, I suppose if they can't speak common, you can't speak Shirin, then you can say what you wanted.
They probably speak common, because it's common. No, fuck it, I'll just do it over the comms, they can't hear us. How are we, if we try and learn that of the ship by using one of these Shirin, how are we going to know that they're just not warning them?
Well, I speak Shirin.
You do speak Shirin? Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent. Brilliant. That solves that problem. Thank you, Bath.
Bath, could you come on down and do a little bit of interrogating then?
Oh, okay, yeah. Give me a sec. Within a little time.
Jihastra and Malbec are going to keep watch on Iago. He's both slightly more stressed out at the state of his ship and slightly less stressed out at the not state of his life. So,
yep.
So he's like the same as he was in the first place.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, Bath comes up to you on the other two and goes and surveys the damage and goes, went well then.
I think it went very well.
Goop gently seeps out of one of the corpses on the floor.
Ryder's just cleaning her sword while Buffy says this.
What do we want to know from these prisoners?
What they're doing here, because there might be more to it than just we're pirates.
Mm-hmm. Ask them who sent them, if anyone.
Archie, can I just talk? I mean, I've got that in my languages, so can I just talk to them, or...?
You can just talk to him. At the moment, he's on the floor, just up against the wall.
What does Shirin sound like, RJ?
Basically sounds more or less like...
Can you give me
an
accent?
Insect golem.
It's a... God, Jesus. Alright.
Also, you can find this one's name, if you want.
You then. What's your name?
I'm Stiv.
Alright. And what are you and your several dead friends doing here?
We just needed the extra money.
You're pirates.
Just looked around at like the weaponized ship that's docked to the side of another ship that isn't theirs, and it's like, yes.
Are you good pirates? Like successful?
Looks around again. It's like, no.
No, I didn't think so.
We don't normally do this, but when an opportunity this tempting was put before us, it was too much to resist.
All right, just you wait there. So back turns to the others, relays it back in common, explains that they seem to have been sent by someone. So how do we want to handle this? Just find who sent them. Maybe we can get Iago here to like help us cross-examine. Oh wait, no, Nestor's still here, right?
Nestor is still there.
Oh, okay. So anything that Iago might know, Nestor probably know anyway.
Yeah, so Nestor works pretty high level for Iago, so
yeah,
he's one of Iago's more trusted confidants.
All right, so now back to Steve. That's a fantastic name, by the way. Really, really brings out the obvious skill that you and your never mind. Anyway,
you're mean.
She just smiles. Anyway, you said that the opportunity was presented to you. Who's your contact?
I can't tell you. I could never tell you our contact.
And she lays her hand on his shoulder and goes, "No, you see that guy there and that guy there, the ones that are missing more of their bodies. They could never tell us. You're lucky."
He looks incredibly nervous. Bugs can't sweat, but somehow he manages. We were approached by an anonymous client who told us that there was a wealthy businessman travelling between two planets at this time. We weren't given the details on who they were or what they were carrying, but we were told that if we were to capture their ship, we would be well rewarded. That's all I can tell you, I promise.
I understand. One moment, please. And she turns to the others again and says, someone sent these pirates. They told them that we'd be here.
Interesting.
Who might have known that?
He doesn't seem to know who. It was an anonymous tip, he says, but in telepathic link, he says, it sounds like an inside job.
Bearing in mind that, they had the anonymous link warning them that this was going to happen as well, so it seems like there's more than one or two parties at play here.
Well, here's what we know. We know that Assassin sent the warning that this is going to be stolen.
Yeah.
We know that someone also told these pirates that we're going to be here. It stands to reason that it might be somebody within the Argo Circle doing the old switcheroo.
Interesting. I think we should play it safe and wait and see how this develops.
Well, I'm going to go back to the Sheeran. Now, here's the thing. We actually don't really want to hurt you. You've been very helpful. So the last thing we're going to do to show how helpful you are is for you to tell your friends to back off.
I don't know if they believe me if I told them to do that. They expect us to capture this ship.
Are they? Before, do we get a good look at the ship, guys?
We got a really good look at it as we smashed it off. Yeah.
You've seen it up close, as it turns out.
Again, like Beth doesn't know that she's been downstairs.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know that like.
In that case, you've only felt it up close.
Yeah.
You know that loud clang earlier? That was us ramming it.
Okay, that tracks.
Well, like we've got a plan.
I think I smashed something important off of it, though. So there's that.
The plan was to use your friend, this guy here. Sort of poke Sharon in the face. You'd like use this one, call their friends over to dock, and then ambush them man to man. Well, Coyote to Sharon.
We could just tell them to leave. Obviously, these guys have come here. They've been massively overpowered. They don't want to lose any more lives. It's not worth it.
I mean, they're still chasing us.
Oh, give me a moment then. Steve, where's your comms panel here on your ship?
It would be at the bridge, but there are still Shirens on the. I should stop talking.
There are still Sharon here.
There are still sharing that. You know, if anything, you'll live through this.
Right.
That doesn't come for him at all.
Yeah, it wasn't meant to.
So, also, the plan relies on an element of surprise. We can't warn that other ship that we've.
Well, here's the thing. I was on the impression that you guys take out all of the sharing on the ship, but if there's more left, then it's just going to be a
We took out 4 that were here. We've just been told 5 that were
I'll
here.
also say you took out 4, captured 1.
Right.
Anyway.
Let's go hunting then.
But don't warn that other ship that we've taken this one, because that gives away our element of surprise.
Like, let's give Mantis one last poke for information about the other ship, and then we should go on and take out this dude.
We need to capture those people on the other ship for more intel.
For once, Baff is like, why do we need to capture more of these guys? Like, just one of them.
Because they might have more information.
This guy doesn't know anything. They might.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point. Steve, who's your commanding officer?
Captain Mantis. He's the one who was told about this job. He knows everything.
Was he another bug face?
You're all sharing on this
Shearing?
job, right?
Yes, we are one hive.
A pirate hive. That's quaint. I like it.
Yar.
Our novel.
So what are we doing with Steve here?
Put him in the brig.
I turn to Nesta. Nesta, do you have a brig on your pleasure cruiser?
We have a storage locker.
Is it secure?
Will it fit a Sharon?
It can be made secure.
There you go. You have a brig.
Yeah, we can jump. You can. Yeah, we can
There's
jump.
There you go.
There's it, Mantis.
Right, Buffy, could you tell our friend here in the nicest possible way that if he makes any more trouble, I'll cut his arms off?
Bash says that, but in Sheeran, which is what you guys hear, it just sounds like a really nice, like, oh my god. It's just like, oh man.
What colour there is drains from his carapace.
Ryder smiles to him, taps her sword on her thigh before resheathing it. Right, Radar, let's go on a hunting mission.
Can we trust some security guys to take him down to this brig thing so we can carry on?
Yeah, so Nestor will take this guy back down to the bridge.
I think he's been nicely terrified.
Yeah, alright.
Okay,
Right.
so as far as we're concerned, there are more Shirin on this ship that we're on somewhere.
Do you know, guys? I've had
On the
an
bridge.
idea. Actually, if you don't.
Oh yeah,
Um,
what?
Well, since you
Yeah,
guys like ramming things into other things so much, why don't we just take their ship and just give it back to them?
Because we need people alive on that other ship to interrogate.
Well, no.
No,
Yeah.
Bath, don't get me wrong. Normally, I would be so up for that.
Oh, same.
But we need information.
Okay,
Oh, no,
I
that's-
like how you're starting to think, by the way.
that could be Plan B, Bath. If things go south, we'll do another meet and
Mm.
greet.
Someone who knows about ships roll and engineering.
I'll have a go. 25.
Not bad. For 25, if you were to ram the main pirate vessel with this attack corvette, you would probably severely damage it, but it would maintain hull integrity.
Yeah.
If you were to pick where you hit it, specifically from the back, where all the engine bits are.
Also, it's a smaller object into a larger object. The
But
smaller
does the
object
ship
is
also have weaponry, though? Oh, well,
It
we won't know
does.
till it gets. Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah,
Because
it does. It
currently
has
we have
weapons.
0 weapons.
Yeah, you know it has at least some form of lasers, and the other one has at least some form of lasers and some form of flak cannon, because those are all the things they've fired at you so far.
I
Yeah.
still think we need to lure them in.
I agree.
Even so, we just have to get to the bridge.
Yeah, we've got to secure this one first, so we'll do that first.
Don't worry, Bath. We've got a plan.
Right, we'll make our way to the bridge.
Yep.
So, the corridor that you're in, it's two directions. One leads back towards the crew quarters and the main storage hangars, which were originally designed for carrying ore, but have been repurposed for carrying bits of ships by the looks of things.
Contraband.
Contraband.
Nicked stuff. The other direction leads down the spine of the ship towards the front, where there is a pair of blast doors which are closed, with the ship still in alert mode. The background klaxon's been shut off at this point.
Okay. Are there any?
So it's a closed bulkhead, is it?
It's a door, but
Yeah.
it's been firmly slammed shut.
Are there any
Okay.
ducts on this ship? Any air ducts?
Why, yes, there
Why,
are.
yeah.
Well, the air ducts also have doors. Well,
Basically,
no,
you
because
can-
like the way you pressurize and lock bits off is you'd have to also close the air vents.
You'll have to go up there and look.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and have a goosey in the pipework. See if you
Okay.
can. See if you can find a way through this door.
Yep, I'm going to start working on it.
Okay. Rudder's going to snake her way up the wall and climb into the through the grate and into the air ducts.
Did you bring any? Actually, no. So you've got a pretty decent climb, haven't you?
Yes.
You're sticky.
Sticky feet.
Oh yeah, you've got sticky feet at this point.
Mhm.
Okay, fine. You don't even need to roll for it. You effortlessly just like. You've all seen the wrong trousers. You just walk up you just with your arms behind your back. You just casually walk up the wall.
And I'm aiming to get into the bridge, if this is what I think it is.
So you breach the airlock and make your way towards the bulkhead, where in fact there is a second smaller bulkhead inside the airlock.
Darn. Okay. Are there any mechanical surfaces or control panels nearby it for manual access?
Not in there, but if I can get a perception from DAF and radar.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
That's not so good for me.
How?
Perception, yeah?
Yes.
That is 34.
Wow.
I got 18.
You know what? I'm going to combine this. So, radar, you can see that alongside one of the walls there's a whole series of cabling ducts that are running from alongside the corridor that go through the door, and something that looks like it might be a panel you could pop off to get a close to look to. And Bath, because you can understand Shirin, you can see that there's a bunch of markings down the same wall which show the muster point for this spaceship in the event of emergency is the bridge, and therefore it's designed in such a way that it should be possible to access inside from the outside in an emergency.
Okay. As we're noting that, then she relays that back to the radar, because it's not there.
Oh, You're right, hang on. I'm going to go over to that panel then, and I'm going to pop the panel off and have a look inside.
You find a series of different cables, some of which are leading upwards towards what could be a motor, and further ones which are leading into the bridge room.
Can I make
Through a
an
conduit.
engineering roll to see, so you can explain to me the character what that is in plain English?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, cheers. 13 on the dice, plus 15, 28.
If you poke this with the right kind of screwdriver, there's a potential you can short out the motor that opens the doors.
It's a good thing I count as always being equipped with the correct tool then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Good old engineering.
Right, I've got a way in. I can pop this door.
Okay, sounds
You
good.
guys ready? What?
I've got a small door here, another bulkhead inside the air duct.
Right.
Have you found a way in yet?
I can open the main door, but I don't know about your duct door. It might be worth you just coming back out and going invisible.
Alright. Well, they hear the door opening.
Well, yeah, that's why we storm it.
Why would I go invisible then?
Because you can still maneuver around people tactically. They'll be firing at me, and maybe Bath, but I hope not Bath.
Alright. Didn't you take a few hits back there? Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, actually, well, what's your shield at?
Currently at 38.
Okay, I'll save the stealth tool then.
At 65, I'm fine.
Alright, I'll come back then.
Okay.
Okay, Ryder's going to sneak her way back and on stealth mode.
We do need to make this quick. Can't afford to let them get off a signal.
That's fine. I'll head for the communications array and try and shut it down.
Yeah, head for the communications array and keep everyone away from it. Don't let them get to it.
Righto.
Don't worry about killing them. Just guard that area. All
See
right.
what I can
Bath, would you reckon you'll be able to find the biggest one in there and shut them down mentally? Because they'll probably be the one we want to interrogate.
No problem.
Okay, and I'm just going to generally cause some chaos and carnage. So, here we go. Engineering roll?
Yep.
I only rolled a 3. That's 18.
Ooh. So you work at the console, there's a shorting and sparking of wires, and the doors begin to open, but they only open about a third of the way, which is just about enough to squeeze through with some effort.
Okay.
For who to squeeze through?
I'm going to say any of three of you can squeeze through, but one at a time.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Ryder,
At the same time, you hear a very surprised chittering on the other side of the door.
Oh, God.
Right, I'm on the comm. Ryder, you go now. I'm going to try and open these doors wider.
Okay. Ryder's going to don stealth mode and snake her way through the gap. Do I need to roll for that?
You'll need to set your stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have you set stealth?
Not yet, no.
Roll a d20 and add your stealth.
Ooh. A low stealth roll.
Okay, wait, before you tell me, I'm going to roll perception for person or persons X.
Okay.
Oh, You've got to beat 24.
Do you want to know what I
And then
rolled?
What, 24?
24.
One of them just like glances up, but then just like,
To the ceiling and it's like, is that it?
Yeah.
Nah, can't be.
but then he then glances back at the door. So you have snuck into the room and therefore avoided entering combat. Would you like to take a look around
Yes, I'm looking
before the
for
shit hits the
a.
fan?
Yes, I'm looking for a communications panel or subsystem.
Isn't it great to have a rogue in the party?
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
So, on the other side of the blast doors, the corridor opens out into a further T, but the T is a large room across which there are a series of control panels and mechanisms for controlling the ship. You can see at least 2 weapons emplacement booths. You can see a main captain's seat, a main pilot's seat, and there is a communications array.
Is there anyone on it?
Looking further, you can see 3 Shirin are currently on the bridge. None of them are actually armed, but they're scurrying about between various lockers looking for what they can muster.
Okay. But none of them are
One
near
of
the
them has
communications
brought a pistol.
Okay.
The other 2 are looking significantly worried.
Okay, Ryder's going to sneak her way over to the communications panel.
Cool. All right, that's going to require you to drop down from the ceiling to the floor, though. So I'm going to make you roll to maintain your stealth. I think.
Oh, she'll scuttle across the ceiling and then just plop down into the seat. Especially if there's no one on it.
There is no alert at the moment, and they are semi-distracted. So
Okay.
depending on what you want to do, I'll allow that.
So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just scuttle along the ceiling and plop down into the seat of the communications array.
You are sitting in the communications array, and because you're quite small, you're hidden by the chair as well.
Okay, is there who's the biggest, ugliest Chiron on this on the deck?
So you have 3 Shirin. 2 of them are fairly small. They don't look like they actually do much fighting work. They're suited more to administration and managing the ship. First Shirin looks a bit more ragged and battle-hardened. He's the one that's holding the pistol. He's directing the other 2 for what to do.
Right.
And at the same time, they're preparing, it looks like, to undock their ship.
Okay, I will relay this information to Baffy psychically. Okay, Baffy, we've got 3 contacts. One of them's armed, and he looks like the big boss bug, and the other 2 look like they are just bridge hands. I'm on the communications array.
Why are you on communications?
I'm gonna turn it off.
That makes sense. They can't call for help then.
Exactly.
But then how are we going to get them the large ships to come here?
Turn it back on.
Well, it's only temporarily.
Oh, fair. Well then, let's kill a bunch of bugs.
Okay. Do you want me to make a distraction?
Yes.
While all this is happening, RJ, can I try and open these doors wider?
So if you roll me another engineering roll.
I have got 29.
Wow.
Yeah, I rolled 14.
Good work.
Just before that happens, Ryder's going to whistle to the what looks like the captain of the ship and say, "Oi, cockroach!"
You're after Big and Ugly.
Yes.
He spins around.
I think there's a problem with your door. I'm just going to point over to where Radar is now standing.
Roll initiative immediately.
Okay.
My initiative's not great.
27.
3.
3?
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't you take improved initiative?
No, as a healer, I don't really need it. I want to go after everybody else.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So, Ryder, what did you get?
27.
27. Radar?
16.
16. Baff, you got going last.
Yep.
Although having said that, I haven't rolled for 2 of the Shivens yet, so there could be one of them to get something really woeful.
Come on, 1.
Nope.
And there it is!
Okay. So, Ryder, unsurprisingly, you get to go first here, and you've just called one of them ugly to his face.
Did I call them ugly?
You said, hey, ugly,
no, so you called-
yeah.
I said, hey,
you called them a
cockroach.
cockroach.
Yeah.
Oh, I said, hey, ugly.
Wait, what?
Okay, so that one I just called a cockroach. I'm going to put my gun at him.
Just fire it from the chair. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, you just spin around in the chair and then.
Hold on. If that's the biggest one, he's probably the leader.
I don't think I'll kill him in one shot. I'm just gonna.
No, I know.
Yeah, from
Just
this,
keep him-
Captain Stith isn't on this ship. Captain Stith and the rest of the Sheeran Hive are on the main ship, is what you got from Mantis.
Oh, okay.
This guy commands this ship.
Mm-hmm.
Stiff
Well,
command
you
all
do.
of them.
Yeah, we don't need this guy. We just need Stiff, big boss.
Yeah. So these people are expendable.
Is anyone really expendable in this world?
Yes.
In a hive, yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'll roll swagger to hit.
Your hand cannon.
My hand cannon, yes. Okay, does a 19 hit?
Okay, EAC or KSC, sorry. I forget which one
This fires shells, so that will be.
this is. That's KAC.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't.
No, not 19.
Darn.
Well, I don't mind. You spin on the chair from the recoil.
Yeah. Whoa.
Didn't think this through.
No.
Yeah, no, you fired at him, and the bolt has hit him, but has bounced off the plate he's wearing, which incidentally is unlike the ones you've seen so far. It's sort of it's like scales almost, polished to a sort of semi-translucent sheen.
What did you roll to hit, Si?
He rolled 19 total.
Yeah, 19.
Oh, oh.
And it missed.
It didn't miss, it just bounced off.
Okay.
He's a tough old bugger, isn't he?
He is.
Maybe we should let's handle the small guys first so they don't blindside us.
Yeah, it's Sheeran 2 gets to go next.
Is that one of
Which
the little
is there's one of the little ones who unfortunately doesn't have any weapon.
Well, he's got a
So
tool up
who's-
then.
Who's in the room so far?
Only
Just
Ryder.
Ryder.
Come open.
We've not had a chance to move.
That's the point. Ryder, you are the only person in the room.
Yes.
He looks at you, looks at the captain, looks at his co-worker, looks back at you, and he's just going to sprint towards you and try and smack you. Because
Ah.
Got the spinning otter in the chair.
with your still spinning in the chair, but each time you revolve around, you just see him closer.
Yeah.
Like a stop motion.
Does wow? Yeah, 10 against
No.
Case.
No.
Wow.
No.
He's charged up to you and just like limp wrist slapped you.
I like the idea that the chair spun round at just the wrong time and he just ended up punching the back of it.
Yeah, I like to
Yeah.
imagine you're doing it like Jackie Chan style, where you're using the chair to like deflect him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like you're just pure fluid motion at this point,
Whoa.
with the chair. And he's like trying to lunge at you, but like occasionally the chair legs come up and sort of jab at him and crack. Yeah, that's what's in my head anyway.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
I
much
like
cooler.
that image. Sheeran 2, once again, you're proving that the Sheeran race really needs to do better. However,
Wow.
Oof.
I mean, so far these guys haven't been all that inspired in terms of piracy. Whoever hired them needs their money back.
Yeah,
Is this like their first time trying to be pirates or something?
they're new to this.
Yeah.
They are
They're-
fairly new to this. Basically,
and
they're
they're
doing
going to remain new to this because most of them are dead.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, who's next?
It is Radar. Your go.
Ooh! It's laser time.
Isn't it always laser time?
It's always laser time. Did I see Ryder hit the guy with her shell cannon?
Looking through the door, which is now completely popped open, you can see straight ahead into the bridge, including both of the T-corners on either side, because of the way it branches out.
Yep.
So, yes, you've seen this guy pathetically try and slap the otter and fail miserably. With
Right.
To be fair,
his
she was
roll-
still invisible, so
Yeah.
give him a break.
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
he rolled a 5, so he was never on a good point to start with.
Yeah, but I meant the big Sheeran that Ryder shot.
Oh yes, you can see all three of them. You can see Sheeran 1, who's carrying an pistol.
Okay, is Sheeran one's got his back to me?
Yes, he was looking at Ryder.
Hello, flat-footed. Right, I'm going to declare him a target with the ocular monocular bullshit, which gives me the +1 to hit.
You're welcome for the distraction, by the way.
Totally, this is perfect. So here we go. That's the second 20 I've rolled today, which would make it 30.
Yes, that in fact does. Oh, actually, no. What were you firing at?
The big red laser.
The red star.
Oh,
The red
that's,
star,
that's
yeah.
an energy weapon, though.
Yes.
You don't hit.
30?
No,
30?
30
No.
doesn't hit.
30.
because I'll tell you more about this armor later. But I'm just gonna.
Oh.
Actually, no. I'm not even going to show you what. I'm going to let you play this out, and then I'll tell you.
Right, well, the 20 still hits, it's just not a critical. 'cause a
It's
20
not critical. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just regular damage. But
Yeah.
30? Ah!
My God.
It's like, finally, the DM's put us in our place. That is 12 damage to him with the laser. Oh, has he got that friggin' like refracting armor? Bullshit.
No,
He does, doesn't he? I've seen this.
practically I would bounce it back at you.
It
No,
doesn't.
like
It doesn't bounce it back. The way it's described, it absorbs and just dissipates laser blasts,
Yeah.
and looks very pretty. Bath, you might like it.
Oh wait, the armor
when-
or the
When
spell?
I hit him, it's like
The
a
armor.
white light going through a prism,
Oh,
and it breaks
right,
it down
right.
into its different frequencies. So it's all like red, blue lights coming off of him. Is what I meant by
Turns
refract.
into a disco.
Oh, gotcha.
What did you say? Did you say 12 damage?
That should have got. I like hit him square in the chest. He should be dead. Are my final words as he probably walks over to me and picks me up and throws me around the room.
No, because it's Sheeran 3's turn, who is the other small unarmed one who was previously working the comms. He's torn between what to do now. He's just there's a small otter in his seat, and
My seat now, bitch.
2 other people have just storming the bridge. He's going to grab the nearest thing available, which is a data pad, and try and
I'll throw
Probably
it.
gonna-
Gonna... Radar.
yeah, he's going to try and throw it at Radar.
What kind of pirates are these guys?
He could still hit me. No, this is funny. This it's funny, but it's kind of believable.
This is like the rematch of Carl, I believe.
Yeah. Like
I'm
this
gonna-
guy thought it was going to be easy money being a pirate.
I mean, for what it's worth, I'm just going to use his melee attack for this because he's throwing a
It is. It's the same with a grenade, so you use your
Yeah.
melee to hit.
I mean,
We get.
just 17 hit against kinetic armor class.
No, it
No, I
doesn't.
don't
My
think
KOC is 19, so it comes close.
Yeah, he held that clipboard pretty hard for what it's worth, but
Yeah. And it just goes off of radar.
it just frisbees off to the side.
It's like the bit in Shaun of the Dead where they're chucking the records.
Yeah.
Just harmlessly bouncing off of them.
Blue Monday. No, wait, that's a classic.
Which takes us on to. Okay, yeah, now it's Sheeran 1's turn.
Just
And
shot him in the back.
you have shot him in the back. He spins around, and he is going to fire the only thing he's holding, which is a pistol, at
Yeah.
you.
Okay, bring it.
Does.
I ain't moving.
Wait, is that the Sheeran that punched Ryder?
No, it's the one that.
No.
Ryder-
Does 22 against energy. I'm a class
Yes, that hits me.
Oof.
hit. Oof.
Do your worst.
All things to say to the DM that just picked up the D8. It's 10 damage.
I am now on 29 stamina points.
It's going down.
It's okay, he hasn't got to my hit points yet.
Still.
This is what being the tank is. It's you absorb damage.
Yeah.
At the same time, he's going to curse something at you and Sheeran. Bath, do you have a profanity filter?
I don't speak your whiffles and clicks.
No, she doesn't.
Well, bright side, it's now your turn.
Okay,
Shut him down with your mind, Bath. Go on.
yeah, that's going to look around the corner, spot that big guy, and hit him with, I guess, confusion to start with. So he can't do anything else.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's got to pass. Got to pass. If you roll 1 to 5 on the D100, if you roll 125 out normally, 26 to 50, you do nothing but babbling coherently. 51 to 75, you deal 1d8 plus strength modifier damage to yourself, and 76 to 100, you attack the nearest creature.
Oh, is this for the will thing?
Oh.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so... Okay, so it's 25 he's rolled.
25,
Oh,
he acts normally.
okay, so yeah, this guy is incensed by Radar, who just fired some weird voodoo weapon at him.
Who fired a laser at his
It's
refractive
a laser
armor.
cannon. You've seen laser cannons. They fired one at us from a ship.
Yeah, but it got through his armor.
It did.
At that point, I'm going to slip inside the room where the other two Sheeran are firing, and I guess I'll just nip around to take cover.
Okay, whereabouts in the room are you taking cover? Are you adjacent to one of the enemies, or...?
Describe them for me.
So the room is basically a large T. You've got where you enter from, which is a bulkhead you just opened. From there, it branches out into basically a T. So you've got a left-hand side, a right-hand side. There's consoles all along the front wall, which is where the windows are at the front of the ship. And then down the sides, you've got just a communication station, which is currently an otter station. And on the other side, you've just got a series of lockers where both the Sheeran, the two smaller ones, were previously rummaging, trying to find something to use as weapons. In the centre of the room, you've got the captain.
Well, they haven't seen Bath yet. Even the captain's not noticed, so she's just going to nip in and just, I guess, hug the wall opposite the two other Sheeran, so they can't see her.
Yeah, that's fine. They won't have noticed you because one of them is for another 9 turns only looking at Radar, and the other two are preoccupied with Radar as well and Ryder.
Daughter, yeah.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. We cycle round again, Ryder.
Yes. So there's a dude desperately trying to punch me in the chair now at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
In which case I will drop my gun temporarily and draw my sword and swipe at Sheeran too.
I will also allow you to even go as far as to holster it.
Okay, I will holster it.
Yeah, and you're going for him with the casual left, the tolerant left.
The casual left, yes. No,
I want a weapon called the casual left now.
The centrist left.
did I tell you my other names for my swords?
How many swords you got?
Well, if I ever get another one, I'm either going to call it the 99% or the finger.
Those are good. Plus, you can constantly yell out, I gave him the finger.
So many
Exactly.
times.
So yeah, I'm going to swipe tolerant left across Sheeran 2's chest on another rotation of this swivel chair, so I've propelled myself around on.
You're just still spinning around. You're up against his armor class, roll for it.
Okay. That's a nat 20.
Wow.
Yep. Plus melee 27.
That, in fact, hits, unsurprisingly.
Blam.
You have damn near cut him in half. Go for damage, and you can add your crit to that as well. So
Right.
Yeah, so you don't get your D8 bonuses because it's not sneak, but
No.
yeah,
1d3 plus 9.
double it.
That's 3.
So 3 plus
12.
9 is 12, and then roll it again.
And roll it again. That's 2.
So it's 11 plus 12.
11 plus 12, so 23.
23.
Yeah. Good hit.
And if it's critical, he's now bleeding.
Oh!
Yeah, what's the bleed stat and for how many turns?
Yeah, so it's not got any bonuses. So each turn he takes d6 of bleeding until it's fixed.
Yes.
And that's at the start of his turn. Like fire, it's the very first thing that happens to that character when they activate is they take that damage.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, 1d6 per turn.
Okay, do you want to roll that or should I?
It'll activate in that character's turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll roll for it. I'll let you know how they do.
Okay.
He's looking slightly unwell.
So he should be.
As one word. He's only a poor pilot. Ryder, you have done your damage. That brings us on to Sheeran 2, who takes 1d6 damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, so he took 3 damage out of that, which he looks even more slightly unwell. He's also pissed, so he
Understandably.
is going to try and punch you again, but this time he's going to put one hand out to stop the chair spinning,
Oh no.
No, that was my one survival technique.
There it is.
God, why do these people suck? I'm switching to the other dice.
It's almost like they're not designed for combat.
It's not even that. These ones have equal to or better specs than the people you fought already. It's just I have shit dice.
Oh.
Why are the bridge crew tougher than the ones doing the boarding?
Well, no, they're all similar levels of toughness. This is just the rolls they drew out today.
Oh, okay.
All right.
They're at the hive mind. They can all do each other's jobs.
These guys drew the long straws.
Yeah, they drew the you get to live slightly longer draws apparently. But yeah, does blah blah hit? No, it doesn't. I know it doesn't. he rolled a 3 for the record.
Oh no, that doesn't hit me.
And he's using unarmed, so he only gets the bonus of his own fists, which that's like.
Poor bastard.
To be fair though, he's probably in an extreme amount of pain.
He is in extreme amount of pain. You have tried to cut him in half.
Yes.
And bifurcation hurts, as it turns out.
Oh, did that hurt?
Language in Sheeran.
He glares at the cover he was about to duck behind, which apparently is started talking Sheeran.
Occupied.
And sounds like his hive mother for some reason. Sheeran 2, you are no good. Radar, do somebody proud.
So the laser didn't work.
It worked, but its effects were only because he got a really good shot against him.
So the laser didn't work. Right, I'm going to drop the laser and I'm going to draw the automatic. So, the way everybody's like set out, is there a way, say I was to fire in a cone, that I could hit all 3 of them without hitting Ryder?
No, if you try and hit all 3 of them, you will also hit Ryder.
Okay, so where can
he's literally standing over the chair that Ryder.
Can I yell a preemptive Ryder get down?
Ryder will have to roll a reflex for it.
Okay.
And on top of that, you're firing into the control panel of the ship.
Oh, I was trying to fire above them, sort of like a chest height.
Okay, in that case, you're firing into the windscreen of the ship.
Just target one.
Yeah, I'll shoot one of them with the. I'll drop the thing, do the quick draw on the auto rifle, and I'll shoot the big one again. That's more like it. I have just closed my character sheet.
It's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
We're going down.
Amazing. No, this is just with the assault rifle, single round, 20 to hit. Total.
Wait, is this KA or ESC?
This is KAC.
Does not hit. No, wait, no. Who are you aiming for? This is important.
The little one.
Does hit. Good save.
No, I was aiming at the big one, to be fair.
Okay, no, you hit him, but you don't do any damage.
The guns, I do nothing.
Without my guns, I'm useless.
As long as it stays focused on radar, I'll handle it.
Okay. Right, well that was Radar's turn, because firing happens last.
Yep, Radar is done. That takes us on to Sheeran 3, who had a gun briefly pointed at him, and then suddenly you swung it around to shoot his captain at the last moment.
Just threw a fucking clipboard at me. I'm going to point a gun at him.
He's run out of clipboards to throw at you, so he's going to charge up to Radar. Unfortunately, he's also still unarmed, so he's fighting with his fists, and unlike Vest, they don't get points for this, so... 16, does that hit against KC?
Nope. I don't even dodge. He just punches the armor and it just goes...
Yeah. And then he does that thing where he shakes his fist, and it's like...
Yeah. I'm just going to look down at him. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to just keep laughing.
You're such a bully, Ryder.
These people have pissed me off, so... Yeah.
You've also pissed them off, and it's Sheeran 1's turn at this point.
And he's got to focus on me.
He has got to focus on you, but his idiot comrade is in front of him. So
yes.
I'm going to make him roll to not hit his own pal.
Smash him his own pal. That'd be hilarious.
Does 22 hit against energy?
Yes.
And then I'm going to make his other one reflex. He yells something in Sheeran. I guess he's slightly more talented than the average Sheeran.
There
He does 1 plus 2 damage across.
3 damage.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm on 26.
Plastic dice, it's your time to shine. Metal dice, you have failed me for the last time.
Dice dungeon.
Yeah, they're going in dice gulag.
Put them in GBJ.
Okay, Sheeran 1.
Isn't he right next to Ryder, though?
Sheeran 2 is next to Ryder. Sheeran 3 is next to Radar. Yep, got that right. Sheeran 1 is in the center of the room. Baff is behind cover. Nest is back at the thing. Yargo's making himself a very dry gin martini. Orb is charging. Baff, it's your go.
Okay, then Baff is going to pop up She's going to see that Big Sheeran with shiny armor is still running around, being a hassle. So we're just going to do Mind Thrust at a second level on this guy, which is 4d10 damage to this dude.
Ooh, and he can't roll against.
He does, yeah. If he passes a DC 16, he takes half damage.
Jesus fuck, what?
Mind Thrust.
Yeah, Mind Thrust, but it's a new spell.
Right, so this guy is a will of 3, so 8, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, so he beats the DC check, but he still has to take 4d10. 10, 13, 18.
Oh God.
22 damage.
Congratulations, you are more powerful than the average laser.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, you halve it.
So 11.
Yeah.
Okay, he's looking a bit beaten up.
Yeah, Bats can stay in cover though. Like it's a line of sight ability, but so
Okay, so you popped up and done it, and popped back in.
like a pirate that pops up, does it, and then pops down again.
Like a small otter at a large door.
Hey, the small otter's wrecking house as well.
Congratulations, you currently have an MVP for most damage dealt in a single round.
Nice.
Just about beating Radar for his first attack with the laser gun. Which takes us to the top of the round again, Ryder.
Okay.
You actually did damage.
So, where is this dude that I just struck with my sword now?
He's still directly in front of you. He sort of staggered back a little bit, a couple of paces, but
Okay.
then he tried to hit you and failed miserably.
Well, I'm gonna unleash another melee attack with my sword. I'm trying to stab him right through the chest.
Ooh.
Leap out of the chair.
Go
through the
for a
chest.
finishing blow.
Yes. 27.
Yeah. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter, actually. Yes, you hit.
Yeah, okay. Good.
I was about to say E is he okay, so they were a bit A, it's a sword, and B, yes, he hit.
And that is 11 damage.
Oh. You've pierced straight through his carapace, but he is grimly clinging to life. Did you pull your sword out again, or is it just lodged in his chest now?
Do you know what? I'm gonna say it's still lodged in his chest.
Yeah, bold move. Yeah, he staggers back again, takes 2 staggers back, but he is still alive.
Okay, and still bleeding.
Yeah, he's still taking his 1d6 of bleed damage, actually, that's a good point. Oh, 6. Yeah, he's deathly ill at this point. He's just about clinging to the barest vespers of life. He's staggering backwards. There's blood and goop and alien stuff coming out of him. But as a credit to his species and being probably one of the least incompetent of the crew so far, he is still alive. And it's his turn. Yeah, he is going to, for the badass factor, pull the tolerant left out of his body and try and stab you with it.
That's gonna hurt like fuck.
Okay, so you've done an additional 2 damage to him.
He's done that to himself.
He looks the most ill it's possible to look while still clinging to a number of hit points.
Number sounds like 1.
Yep.
It's not quite 1, but he's not doing great. But in a move that will be told for generations among Sheeran parties if anyone survives to tell the tale.
They won't.
We just have Mantis downstairs.
And I'm the bully.
He has grasped 2 of his arms around the sword and with a scream ripped it out of his body and swung it at you, Ryder.
Ryder's gonna be like pointing at him going, no, no, no.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Gotta hit first.
Ooh. Does 19 plus 12 hit? 19
plus 12? Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to suffer the indignity of being smacked with your own sword.
Why did you leave your sword in him?
I was gonna call it out afterwards.
Does 1d10 plus 9 damage.
Lay it on me.
How are we suddenly bad?
Apparently it's contagious. Okay, so 18.
Oh, was that it? Okay, I'm fine. Don't worry about
That was an emotional roller coaster.
it. Yep.
Yeah, so basically, because Ryder left her sword inside this guy's chest, he managed to rip it out of himself and then smack Ryder with it.
Doof.
For all of 15 damage.
That's actually not bad though. That's a lot of damage.
Ryder is blatted
That's
out
a lot
of
of
the chair.
damage.
Yeah.
Tumbles out of her chair and lands on the floor behind the control panel.
Which brings us around to the number 3, which is Radar.
I
So for a second, go on.
have a shirt in front of me.
You have a shoe in front of you. Chitters.
I'm gonna punch it.
Chitters. Nervously.
I chitter it in the face. Does a 16 hit him?
Against KAC, no, it does not, I'm afraid.
Ah, he dodges.
Radar, stop sucking!
You stop sucking, and he hasn't stabbed me with my bloody sword!
At least I can
Yeah,
hit
you're-
the bloody thing with the guns!
You are going to have to get that back.
I intend to.
Sheeran 3, who is the only one that hasn't had someone hurt him yet. He ducks and dodges, but all he can do is try and punch you back.
Okay, again.
Just 17 hit, I don't think it does.
Against KAC? No.
Against Casey, no. So yeah, again, he hasn't learned his lesson from last time, and he's tried to punch you in some other part of your armor. And no, actually, he's tried to grab your arm and do that thing where you like yank someone's arm down. It's a cybernetic arm, which he's only just realised.
So he just pulled himself
So yeah, it does nothing.
Cool.
He's trying his best, bless him.
There is a terrible slap fight happening here. Bath, save us.
Not quite yet, because it's still Sheeran
Yeah.
1, who is still the only one that's carrying a pistol. Yeah, so he's the one that needs to roll for will, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
And then the other one needs to roll for bleed, which one I'm doing.
Yes.
Okay.
God, my
So-
notes are a mess. My notes are a mess at this point. You've done so many weird things.
No, it's fine. It happens. Don't worry
So
about
yeah,
it.
so he needs to roll a
300.
100. I'm going to use one metal and one plastic. And yeah, like 41.
41. He does nothing but babbles incoherently.
So he doesn't get a turn, basically.
Yeah, he just stands there and babbles.
You broke his blood. You broke his brain.
That's what I'm here for.
Cool, I broke his brain.
He raises his gun towards Radar, but then, like, something flashes through his eyes, and he just stands there. And his other two colleagues briefly pause what they're doing and just look at him confused. Beyond which point he wastes the rest of his turn being drooling imbecile. Bath, it's your go.
Okay, then she's going to pop up with her move action. She's going to use Get 'em on the Sheeran 3. Is the one that's not being hurt.
Yep, he's still looking fit and healthy and scared.
Give him a Get 'em. And with her stand action, she's going to go for, I guess, another second level Mind Thrust.
Against Sheeran 3 again.
On Prismatic. Because guns
okay,
are working
Sheeran
on one, so sticking to I know. That is, so he's got to roll to beat my DC again. So he's got to beat 16.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, he rolled a 2, so I'm not going to bother adding his will to that.
Okay, here comes the damage. That's, what was that, 40-10? Yeah, 40-10.
You might
so
trust a second one.
I can do it
You
3
might
times.
press the same one once.
No, I
Same
might
one.
press the prismatic one, but I figured that after this, we'll probably get a bit more time anyway. So, yeah, what was that? That's 18, 24, 28.
28.
Mhm.
Oh, wow, he's not dead, but in his stupor, you suddenly see him like reflexively twitch before you blast him against the wall.
Actually, if I attack him, he has to attack me next. That's what it is. If we're
Cool.
confused.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a note of that as well because I'm going to note this. So here, what was the damage? Sorry, minus
28.
Minus 28. Equals. Okay, yeah, he's looking almost as unwell as his other mate now. Despite having no visible wounds, it's like the very essence of his life force is being drained away in segments by some unseen hand.
He has a big headache.
Mm. He is the mother of all headaches.
Just
He
a
is like
severe
the-
migraine.
Yeah.
He is like the minus. What's that? Yes, you've done 51 damage to him so far.
Yeah. It's a big
And
headache.
not even got a cool scar to show for it. Bath, that is your go done. That takes us back to Ryder.
Don't forget that you've got Get 'em on Sheeran 3, the clean one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good point, actually. This Sharon I'm looking at now, does he look like he is about to bleed to death? Maybe.
Maybe in his next turn, but he also has some of your lost property.
He
So-
does, which I'm now going to reclaim by using called on the Tolerant Left, which is where it can be teleported directly into my hand as a swift action.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Hacks!
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to teleport it into my hand out of his, and then wag my finger at him while frowning.
He just swings it back and then it's just not in his hand anymore. It's like,
Yeah, then I'm going to take another swing at him.
It's like you're having to share a sword. It's like
My
austerity
sword.
fighting.
To be honest, I only left it in his chest to add a bit of cinema, but whatever.
Well, that's what you get for trying to be cool.
Yeah. I did give him a chance to do something cool before he died.
Yes, before he was terribly, terribly murdered. Okay, so does a 22 hit?
You're going against Sheeran 2, aren't you? So yes.
Yes. Okay.
In fact, it does.
It does, in fact. Okay, so that is 11 damage.
Yeah, he did.
My sword.
With a single swing, you did full-on decapitate him. Oh, he was such a cool one. He was like the least incompetent of these guys.
Well, he dead now.
Save for maybe the captain that brought a pistol with him. Poor unnamed Sheeran 2. Like, you could have lived to tell tales to your little million bug children, but
Nope.
you're short before your time.
No.
I'm crossing you off with this. You have perished, you're deceased, you are no more.
F, respect. F.
And it was your turn next as well.
Not anymore.
Radar.
Oh, punch him!
Radar, I got one!
Excellent.
Who are you punching? Are you going for Sheeran 3 again?
I can't reach the big shiny
Yeah,
Sheeran,
sorry, yeah.
so I've got to punch the one that's next to
Yeah.
me. So 22.
Yes, that beats his KOC.
Fuck him in the face.
Are you winning, Radar?
I am.
Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
I am punching your salad. Ooh, max damage. That is 11 damage to his face.
He staggers backwards a bit. It's his go next. He turns and sprints out the door down the corridor.
Oh, okay.
Flee!
Bye. Yeah.
For the record, he is still in combat. Sheeran 1 yells something
Yeah,
at
that's true.
Sheeran 3 and swings around with his pistol to aim at Bath.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Because Bath did magic to his head. Does 18 total hit
My KC or
against energy.
yeah, it is.
You've put the like android tentacles of your brain have wrapped around his very psyche, and he's relived childhood traumas and that time he got bullied at Sheeran school, and
Oh.
it made him become bitter and angry and resentful and become a space miner, and then that didn't work out, and mine got
Turned to
shut down.
piracy.
So he turned to piracy in order to feed his 10,000 Sheeran babies. And
Oh man.
all of that has culminated in him shooting an android in the face for 7 damage.
Oh, I reflecting armor and shoot him in the face.
Is that a thing you have?
Yeah, reflecting armor.
Wow.
It only works once, but yeah, I can reflect 1 piece of damage. Normally I say for bigger things, but that whole bit was just funnier if I make him live all that trauma and then reflect it back in his face.
So,
Then he tells me, oh, so I have to take the damage, but then they take it as well.
okay. Does he get a reflex against that, or is that just flat out that's what happened?
Yeah, you can attempt to reflex save for half damage.
Come on, slightly competent Sheeran. 14, 15, 16, 17 total for reflex.
17, that's past my DC on this one, yeah. By 1.
Wow. There's a lot of by ones happening in this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so he takes half, so
So
I
he takes 3.5.
I mean, you round it up or down if you want.
4, I'll be generous.
6, 7, he takes 4.
Yeah, he's looking very unwell, confused, and he has childhood trauma that's unresolved and may never be resolved because he's like to die first encounter.
I mean, that's kind of resolution.
Death is not therapy.
Death is a resolution.
Good news, Bath. That means it's your go now.
Great. So what's the lay of the land? Who's left standing in?
In this room, there is a corpse. There is Sheeran 1, who has been alternating between being a badass and speaking nonsense. And then there is Sheeran 3, who has sprinted in terror out of there after the captain yelled something.
I've got all these new cool spells, but I don't want to waste them on these guys, so I guess I'll just... Oh, wait, hang on. Prismatic Sheeran's still alive.
If you could please waste all your spells on the prismatic Sheeran.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I didn't realize that he was still up, so I'm just gonna give him a quick first at level 1, so it's only 2d10 damage. And he's got 2 parts of 15...
Oh,
saves.
only?
It's only 2d10 damage.
Only 2d10 damage.
It's only
Hey, give me a...
2d10.
I never get to do big damage, guys, so let me have...
Yeah, that's just it. You only do big damage.
Yeah.
Go on. So what's he have to roll to make
He's got to beat a DC 15 to get half.
what's that, 9, 10, 12,
He's not beating that with...
14 total.
Oh no.
We've got 5... We've got 5 will? Shit. Cool, well, he didn't make it, so he...
Sheeran 1 has 5 will.
Oh, nice.
He's got more will than me.
So, yeah, okay, he looks as unwell as the other one looked when they had Ryder's sword lodged in their belly.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Last
I
sentence.
can't do anything else. I've used my action and my move. Going to stay behind this counter. She's going to yell over to, I guess, to Ryder, because this guy's armor seems to have a big KAC, but not much AAC, or other way around. Yeah, she's going to yell, Ryder, can you finish this guy off?
Can you just kill this bastard?
I really need these spell slots.
Yell it in Sheeran for the hilarity value.
What the hell is a spell slot?
Yeah, in Sharon, she yells, "Why to stab that guy in the face?"
What?
And then translate for herself.
I mean, good news, Ryder, it's your go.
Okay, so Baffy's just yelled at me. I've
A
only
face
just
stabbing has been requested.
pulled my sword out of the Sheeran. So I'm gonna look over at Baff with a slight frown when she says it in Sheeran, and then when she says it in common, I'll be like, "Oh, okay," and then run over and slash with Tolerant Left again
Go for it.
at the dude with the huge KAC. Roll into hit.
Shoot his face.
Wait, I thought he had huge EAC.
He has huge EAC. He has decent KSC.
Right, okay, yeah, I wouldn't have told you otherwise.
Oh, okay. 28 to hit.
Against KSC,
Yep.
you hit.
Okay. Rolling the damage.
Splurt.
11 damage.
Yeah, he is more than unconscious. He is an ex-bug. He has entered the nether realm. He never even got to use his grenade.
Don't worry, we'll use it for him.
Goodbye, Captain Sheeran. You have perished.
Oh, got bug juice all over me.
Dibs on his armor! I'm going after the running away!
No, let's take out these guys first.
Yeah, so that leaves just Sheeran 3, whose go it isn't.
And he's still got Gillum on
His
him,
radar
so
go.
you've gone
I
against this guy.
charge him.
How much is your move?
Sorry?
How much is your speed?
If I charge, it's 20?
Okay, so you can move 20 feet.
Yeah, no, I'll just shoot this guy then. Fuck it, quick action to pick up the big laser. And... yeah. Oh,
Damn.
yeah, I rolled 19 on the dice, and so that would be... And he's got Get Him on him as well.
Yes. I mean, 19 beats... wait, you're firing a laser, aren't you?
Yeah, 31.
Yeah, that beats his ears.
Yeah.
Unlike the other one, he doesn't have spangly bitch armor. So you shot him in the back. You
16
shot the
damage.
unarmed Sheeran in the back.
Yeah, unarmed damage. He can't get away, he might do some damage.
How much damage did you do?
16.
It goes straight through one of his sides. Fucking line weapons. He staggers and stumbles, and it's his go.
He's still up. Ooh, he's a tough old
He is
bugger.
still alive. This one, he's only been shot twice.
Yeah, he's the one that was getting away mostly.
I punched him in the face.
Yeah, so he's only been hit twice. One of them, he's been bitch slapped, and then he's been that, and now he's been shot. He has reached the T-junction, where he has the opportunity to sprint onto your ship, but he doesn't. He continues straight ahead down the hallway, which is part of the ship we haven't seen yet, and at the end of it, he turns left. He doesn't make an attack, he is sprinting.
He's going to blow up the ship.
Or he's heading for the escape pod.
Oh, shit. Are we out of combat now?
Chase him.
You know,
Yeah, I'm going to. I sprint after him.
yeah, I'm going to say at this point you're out of combat because he's not trying to...
I sprint.
He's running and gunning. You're sprinting after him. Is anyone else chasing after him?
Yeah, no, let's go. let's go
Yes,
back.
all of us.
Actually,
Yeah.
Bath, before you leave the bridge, roll a perception because of where you ended up taking cover.
Okay. Okay. That's a nat 20.
Oh, before you leave the bridge to sprint after Sheeran, you can see the comms panel that Ryder had formerly been hiding behind. There's been a transmission sent from this ship, and there is a queued transmission waiting that's been sent from the other ship to the one you're on.
I slapped that comms. Let's hear it.
So, you want to hear what they sent, or what was received?
Are they trying to hail us?
They don't hail each other, just directly.
Oh, yeah, I was
to each
wondering-
other. They
I
just go
wanted
by
to-
queued messaging.
Yeah, I was listening to this.
Yeah, so the first message is from the ship you're on, and it says TH2H, attack failed, boarding failed, no prisoners, no contraband captured, request assistance.
That makes sense. What's the one that comes back say?
The return ship is H2TS, abort, break contact immediately, and return to the hive.
Are they? So the main ship is it leaving or is it just staying there as well?
You'll need to go to a part of the ship where you can see what they're doing. That'd be from the sides or the back of this cruiser. Where you are on the bridge, you can only see ahead of you.
Yeah, while the guys are giving chase, I'm gonna just look outside. So that's an oh shit kind of moment. So she's gonna go check outside.
The other ship, the Harbinger, is no longer directly behind both of you. After the Fourth Dawn crashed into it, the Fourth Dawn drifted past it, unpowered, at which point that ship has made a turn about you and has now brought itself alongside their partner. So all 3 ships are now in a line. You've got the fourth Dawn is docked against this Shirin ship, and then the other Shirin ship is the other side of the first one.
What are they going to do? Dock through the original ship?
What are they going to do?
Actually, isn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
So Beth's going to get on the comms and say, guys, we have a problem. What was the other ship's called, sorry?
It's called the Harbinger. So you say the fourth Dawn is what?
Vengeful Thorn and the Harbinger.
Yeah.
Okay, the Harbinger, the big ship, that's just docked in with the Vengeful Thorn. It looks like we might be in for a fight faster than we thought. Have you got that guy yet?
Radar, he's going to let the other bugs in. Get him.
I'm gonna kill him!
Yeah, so he sprinted down to the engineering section.
Just so you know, RJ, my speed is 40.
Oh, so you could catch...
I might be able to catch, yeah.
If you've got the same speed that he does, though, you're just gonna run. He got a head start, right?
But I
Yeah,
have
so-
jump jets.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Nice, yeah.
That makes the next bit very interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
ballistic otter, overtake me, do it.
Yeet!
So you've chased him to the end of the corridor. He's turned left down a second corridor, and then he's turned right into a massive engineering hangar. This is clearly something that was developed originally for mining. There's cargo storage space. There's a ceiling probably about 70 or 80 feet off the ground, and then a massive hangar which extends probably for hundreds of feet backwards. He's got into there, and then he's started going up.
Okay, I'm
In
going
fact,
to...
before he's done that, if you've caught up near enough, you see him unfurl a pair of cockroach-like wings.
Oh,
Okay, I'm going to rocket up on my jump jets and try and grab onto him and do my trick attack.
oh, grab his wings, come off.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Wow, that's all they have.
Not for long.
Cool.
I knew they were cockroaches.
What's the speed on your jetpack?
Armor upgrade, jump jets. You can activate jump jets as part of a move action in order to fly during your movement. You can fly up to 30 feet
Oh,
with a maximum jump height of 10 feet, or you can fly 20 feet straight up.
okay, so yeah, his shear and fly isn't limited. He can basically it's just a third axis of direction. He has gone upwards directly towards the ceiling and disappeared out of view behind some machinery.
Okay, well, I'm going to land on the wall next to him and continue scuttering up the side of this structure.
You're climbing up to him. Radar, where are you? And
I
back,
have a
where are
relic
you?
in the hangar. What's he doing? Where is he? Do
He went up here!
you want to use the laser?
No!
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for
Yeah.
him.
So I'm going to say at this point you've reached the ceiling where you find basically a tangle of pipes and vents and conduits that are transmitting stuff around this massive hangar. Do you have anything in your arsenal of talents that allows you to track?
I've got a
a
survival
scared, wounded,
roll.
vengeful bug would go.
I've got a survival roll.
See if you can use that otter nose to pick up Shirin scent.
Yeah, I seem to recall Radar did a similar thing when he was searching for the people in hydrophobia.
Yep.
Bloodhound.
You could just follow all the spilled blood from where he's been shot.
That is true. 19 on the dice plus 10. 29 for survival.
Oh, that's good. You're looking around, observing different vents. You notice that the cover for one of the vents is hanging down just by one of its screws, and there's a little dab of alien blood to the side of it.
Can I hear noises coming from inside? Is he close? Is he far away?
He's getting further away, but he's not out of earshot yet.
Okay, well, I'll rip the cover off and make it obvious to Radar where I've gone and scuttle in after him.
So you communicate back to Riley, you're going into the vents.
Yep.
He's up here in a vent, go on after him.
Alright, so yours.
Yep, so up ahead of you, the vent basically runs the line of this massive engineering room, but there are offshoots of it. With a roll as good as yours, you can see that there's a thin trail of blood that leads off across to one of them, and then back down in one of the rooms next to engineering, which is the medical bay.
Oh,
Are you going to chase down into there after him?
yeah, absolutely. I'm here to take this guy in, dead or alive.
Yeah, you drop down through the vent, perfectly flip yourself around and land on your feet. And then inside there you find Shirin 3, as yet still unnamed, who is also there in there with the Shirin whose bed you blew up.
Took all of them prisoner, didn't we?
You didn't take the one whose bed you blew up prisoner.
Yeah, you just chucked a grenade under his bed. Now he's gone
Yeah.
to the med bay.
It wasn't even my grenade. I batted it out of someone else's hand. I thought we took them all prisoner.
Yeah, so the only one you took prisoner was the one that you interrogated.
Okay.
The other one you just left in there.
Yeah, that's.
I think I noted
was
him
down
down
on
as I noted him down as unconscious, but in the background I just let him revive.
Fair one.
So they both swear in Sheeran and look up at you.
Okay.
In fact, you think they swear. They make noises.
Right. I am going to draw my gun, point it at them, and say, "Don't move, fellas, the jig's up," in common, and try and intimidate them.
They don't know what you're saying, but they raise all 4 hands and between them 2 wings.
It doesn't matter if they don't speak common. Everyone speaks gun.
Yeah, they speak the language of gun.
Yep. I'm then going to get on the comm to Radar and say, "We're in the med bay, Radar. Come and say hi."
On my way.
They've surrendered.
Excellent. I'm on the way with the shackles.
Okay.
You have shackles?
No.
I
You should
do.
get some shackles.
I have binders.
How many sets of binders are you going to bind them to each other?
Just one. Yeah, I was going to bind both their hands together.
They've got 4 hands.
Well, yeah, we can still bind 2 of them together, so they can't do anything unless they're in tandem.
Oh, you mean bind them to each other?
Yeah.
What you want to do is bind the left hand to the right ankle, one to the other.
In the most inconvenient way possible.
Yeah, literally, the point is to hobble them.
Yeah. So you're all in the med bay, and you
Yes.
have 2 more Sheeran prisoners. Both of them speak common because they both yelled shit at you.
And all of the rest of their crew are dead.
The rest of their crew on this ship are dead.
Right.
Now, we got all the information we needed from the first one, so we don't really need these 2 guys, unless you're somebody you think we're going to want out.
Well, one or two of them might have some authority to, bring that other ship into dock with us, which is what we want.
Oh,
That
it's
was the
already
captain,
docked.
we killed him.
It's already docked. It docked with you last.
The third ship has docked with us, has it?
It docked on the
Yeah,
other
last,
side of it. So it was
last
like
one
a
it docked on the other side. So basically you're in a ship sandwich.
Well, they'll be coming through the other ship, so we
That's
want
the
to.
thing.
We should probably set up another trap on the other side.
They've docked with you, but they haven't opened the doors.
Can I make a computer's roll to see if they're trying to do something to our computer?
Yes, actually, yes, you can.
26 total.
So you need to leave the med bay, but the med bay is next to the massive engineering hangar, so there are consoles littered about the place.
Yeah.
Tapping into one, you find that, yes, the Harbinger has in fact tapped into the computer aboard the Vengeful Thorn, and they're currently doing something.
What do they do? Can I make a further compute or an engineering roll to see what they're trying to do?
Why don't we
Yes,
just ask Karen?
but
We've got
it's-
these 2 prisoners, let's just ask them what they're doing.
Yeah, just ask the
They,
prisoners.
prisoners might not know.
Well, we don't know that.
You can
We
ask.
could-
You guys ask them. I'm doing stuff in the
This is,
thing. Right?
okay, yeah, 2 things simultaneously. You can ask the prisoners, Bath and Ryder, and Radar, you can also roll for computers, but you're rolling against an unknown number of people on the other ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you do that. I will do. I'll get on the communications to the Fourth Dawn and ask them how the repairs are going to the drift drive.
Yep, you get through to Bob on behalf of Nesta, who's been down in the engineering room.
My favourite snack.
You have restored drift capabilities. We should be ready to leave any moment now.
Faffy, Radar,
Yes.
we can leave any time we want to. We just need to undock and then we can fly away and then we'll never be seen again.
Well, in that case, I don't think you need to worry about these guys. Although I would like to know who sent them.
I kind of would as well, but we don't know what's on the other side of that door. Could be hundreds of them.
Let's turn on these Sheeran prisoners we've got.
The ones you have in front of you, one of them, the one that was grenaded, is patched up now. He's got sort of bandages and, well, just duct tape around his carapace.
Right.
And there's 2 empty medical packs around them as well. They're clearly just retired here to heal up. While that's happening, Radar, did you want to roll your additional computers roll?
Yes, it was 27.
Oh, that was it, yeah.
While we're checking it out, I guess we should. Alright, let's give these guys a bit of a roughing up.
Yeah, give them a grill.
Wow, straight to wrapping up. No questions, just...
No, I mean verbal roughing up, verbal roughing up.
Alright, while you 2 are breaking the Geneva Convention,
I might have if I could determine what they're doing, I might be able to try something fun.
basically, your computer's roll doesn't beat theirs unless you have some bullshit you can pull.
I have bypass plus 2 insight on computers rolls, so that's 29.
Your computer's roll beats their computer's roll.
Wow,
okay,
was it that close?
It was that close. Using the full technological knowledge at your disposal, they have hooked into the life support system on the Vengeful Thorn, and they are very slowly draining the atmosphere out of the ship. Not enough to be
Awesome.
noticeable immediately, but they're very slowly bringing down the levels of oxygen.
Okay,
within the ship.
DM, I've got an idea. I've identified what they're doing, which means I can see the entry point of their system into ours, right?
Yes. It is a hard point, though, as in, because they're docked onto
Yep.
you,
Yep, that's fine. So they're physically connected.
their ship is physically connected, but if you're going to try and counteract them, you're going to have to counter-hack
No.
all of their engineers.
I'm not counter-hacking. I'm going
Go
to
on.
use overload.
Ooh, overload on an entire ship.
I'm going to redirect the reactor power from this ship and basically just funnel it all through them.
Ooh, that is interesting.
You
So
might not
from
want to be on it if you do that.
No, it's okay. It means this ship should power down, and their ship should either overload and the breakers will flip, which means it will just shut down, or
Yeah.
it'll explode.
because basically the way overload works is you can shut down for one turn an object.
Again,
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Maybe we
it
don't
doesn't
want to be on
destroy
it.
them, but
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping
Yeah.
to use this reactor, sort of like a bit of a roleplay
Yeah.
thing, rather than.
I will let you do it if you can beat their engineers.
Is this an engineering role?
I'm going to make you
Something
roll
hard.
against their engineers in case one of them knows one of them's encountered something like this before.
Yeah. But what am I rolling? Is it an engineer's role or is it?
You are
computer?
rolling an engineering roll, and
Yeah,
you have to
thank you.
beat.
Wow, I have plus 15 to this,
Yeah, I was going to say.
and that is 32.
Wow. While you two are doing like, what are you two doing?
Well, we were going to question the Shirin, but there doesn't seem there's much point now.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, they are portable, but
They are
I mean-
possible. Oh, this one's got a handle.
We know everything we know everything we need to know generally from them, right? So Bash gonna look at the two of them and goes, which one of you two is higher up?
the first one who speaks common points to Mustang. It's like, oh my god, I gave his name away. He's the second one. I gave him a cool name. His name's Mustang.
Right.
Mustang.
Mustang.
So you are the captain here, I assume, or in charge?
I'm not the captain because you killed our captain.
Of course. I'm getting to the rest of you. Don't worry. The main thing is, I want to know which
Glares.
she shoots the other one.
Oh,
Wow!
Jesus, what?
Baffy, what the fuck?
No, Ryder, stop her!
I honestly didn't see that coming.
I had no idea.
More to the point, you hit him. You've just shot him. Roll for damage.
Sure.
Oh, he has not had a good day.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Did you shoot him with a lenticular pistol as well?
Yeah.
Baff, are you shooting to kill him?
2d8 damage.
Imagine that Beth was kind of like waving around while she was talking, and then when he started like giving her shit, she just shot the other guy.
Blam.
Yeah, but like, are you trying? I have like, there's a thing here. Are you trying to kill him?
No, I just want to. Maybe I should wing him.
Then
Wow.
He's technically helpless, so you just kill him.
Oh crap! Then he's dead. Whoops.
Oh.
I mean, he's tied up. He can't go anywhere.
They had taken some healing stuff to bring them back to better health, but no, you've flat out done murder.
Oh,
Yes.
whoa, Baff, what the? What'd you do that for?
Even Mustang
We
looked
don't need
shocked.
to. Look, I didn't mean to kill him, but we don't need two of them. We haven't got time to mess around.
Ryder gives Radar a very anxious look.
Like,
Radar's gone outside to the engineering area.
What was your name again? Sorry, to the live one.
Mustang.
How many of you are there?
Ryder gives herself a very anxious look.
In the mirror, just
Yeah.
glance at it. It's like, is this
Up
what we've
until-
become?
Cool.
Up until now, Mustang looked defiant of you, but slightly shaken now.
We are just murder hobos.
No, it was an intimidation tactic. It just didn't work out the way she planned. She wasn't going to try and kill the guy, but it's happened now.
He just turns to Bath and is like, hundreds.
On the other ship? Ryder, what are we going to do about this?
I'm gonna roll sense motive on that.
Hmm.
He might be bluffing.
Actually, that's a good point. I'll roll as well because I've got higher.
Okay.
Go on.
27 for sense
Yeah.
motive.
Yeah, you beat his bluff. So yeah, he's lying. There aren't hundreds, but he's lying with confidence. So there are at least some.
Ryder
on
draws her sword and puts it under his chin. You're lying.
there. Sort of backs up as far against the wall as he can.
Did you see what my colleague just did to your friend? And you're still lying to us.
He grits the Shirin equivalent of teeth.
You've
Fine.
got 5 seconds to tell us who you are, why you're here, and who sent you.
It was someone anonymous. We never knew who hired us, but it was a Kasatha. We weren't supposed to know, but I could work it out. The way they talked, and the way they carried their body. They never wanted anything from us, though. They just told us that there was a ship that would leave from a certain point we were given, and travel along a certain path that we were given. And we were only told that we needed to take all the Kasatha alive. Anyone else was to be killed or done with as we pleased, and the ship and all its contents were asked to keep. All we were asked was that the Kasatha were taken alive. That's it, I promise you.
Thank you very much, sir. You've been most helpful. Ryder is going to knock him on the head with the butt of her sword.
He frowns.
Wait, you not knock him out?
Doesn't knock him out. She's quite small.
What the fuck is wrong with you? He says.
Hit him again!
Would you rather I knock you out?
Yeah, go on, Bath. You have a go. Try and use your gun.
Yeah, no, she pulls her gun, holds it to his head, and says, we don't need him for anything else, do we, Ryder?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, fuck.
She's gonna knock him out. She's gonna knock him out. Like, we got the information we need, and she doesn't.
Bath has had enough murder for today.
She doesn't kill indiscriminately, but we've got the information we need, and that's what she wants.
Guys, it's radar.
That's the point, yeah.
Hello, Radar. What's happening?
So it looks like the other ship's docked with this ship, and they're pulling the life support system apart. But I've got an idea.
Ooh.
Bath looks guilty suddenly.
All right. Well, so, yeah, you should be.
You haven't told me, no?
Oh, so I heard some gunfire. Is everything okay back there?
So I may have jumped the gun slightly.
The interrogation went a bit sour. Don't worry.
Oh no, the interrogation went very well. We got great information. I just,
we got great
You shot him-
information. It's just we may have shot one of them.
In the face.
Well, I say we. Bath did it. It was
Oh,
kind of,
yeah, sure.
Don't blame
Okay.
me. Don't blame me. It wasn't my fault this time.
Right, okay, no, sure, it's fine. I've got an idea. Anyway, look, we'll deal with it, maybe never. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reroute all the power from the reactor on this ship, and I'm going to try and throw it into that ship and hope it, like, throws their breakers or breaks them or something. And then
That sounds like we don't
32
want to
for
be
it.
on this ship if you do that.
Correct!
Okay, we're going to make our way back to the fourth dawn. See you there.
Righto, I'll follow.
Well, yeah, we head off that way. Actually, on the way down, because we came up the T junction, right? We went up there.
Yep.
On the left was there like one big room at the top of the junction? Or were there two directions to go?
So where you are in the med bay, if you exit it, it brings you out into... you can go to the right, and then there's the massive hangar and the engineering department. That's where radar is. Beyond that, there's also all the storage space. And at the top, there's the vents that Mustang was sneaking through. Then if you go to your left, it takes you down to the T junction, where you can go to the left again, or back onto the fourth dawn, straight ahead to the cockpit,
Yeah,
or right just into crew quarters.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we're going to want from here. Let's get back on the ship.
Let's get back on the ship. Do we have all of the loot we need?
You have acquired... Actually, at this point, do you want to search the med bay?
Oh, we should really get some med stuff, actually. That's a good point.
I mean, we got med stuff, but
Yeah, we bought it.
Yeah,
it
but
can't-
free
it can't
med
hurt
stuff.
taking
some more. Yeah.
Well, grab as much as your tiny autopores can carry and get off the boat.
Oh, I will.
So yeah, there are...
Store it in your cheeks!
I'm not shoving fucking medical syringes in my cheeks.
If you put it in your cheeks, I'm halving its effectiveness because that's unhygienic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agree.
What happened to that bandage you got? Oh, we gave it a rider! Oh no.
Loki do actually have a skill to hold more stuff in their cheek pouches.
Yeah.
We know, and it's
There's
done.
all those unsealed vials of rubbing alcohol gone.
Yeah. Has anybody seen the 4 pounds of cocaine that we had? I'm pretty sure the covering was a little bit loose.
Medical grade cocaine, no less.
Meanwhile, in the Zen garden, must.
I was actually reading the section on drugs earlier, but no, there was 3 tier 2 serums and a further 2 open ones.
Just in
Oh,
case.
one other thing as well I forgot to mention is they sent a transmission from this ship to the other one, and there was a response. And the other ship is repairing its shift net.
Oh, then we should leave as soon as possible.
Yes, so I've got a plan to deal with both vessels.
Well, we're gonna get off this ship while Radar does his.
Yeah, you go off the ship. Nothing really changes for you. Just, make sure you're wearing your sunglasses.
Yep, runs over, does his job.
Ryder's
Yeah.
going to head back up to the cockpit.
So we
Oh, I
shut
got
down.
that. I got the Captain Bug's armor.
Yeah, we got the armor. we got
Yeah,
the
you
gun.
got the armor. And
Okay, just to double check, we've been in the med bay. Radar's in the engineering room and doesn't see anything worth taking.
I'm going to go and download some data. I'll be with you shortly.
Go ahead.
Ryder, while you're up on the bridge, disable all of the safeties.
Okay, Ryder's going to scuttle off back to the bridge.
yeah, you can do a basic computers roll just to access that logging panel again. Bear in mind it'll all be in Sheeran.
Is roll.
15 on the dice, plus computers of 15. So 30.
30.
Yeah, that's enough. You just take like the hard disk straight out of the computer entirely.
Yoink.
And then do you communicate that across to radar?
Yep, I'll communicate across the radar. I'll switch the security off as well. Was that what you wanted me to do?
And the safeties, because I'm going to set this reactor to overload, wait for it to get to a certain point, and then it should detonate. I need to physically get into the engine room to do the rest, I'm guessing.
You do, yes. So where you're at the moment is engineering. The actual reactor itself is down at the end.
That's where I'm going. Oh, that's something else as well. Just in case, Ryder, when you're done with that, can you run and fetch me my spacesuit?
Your
That is a good
spacesuit?
call.
I might have to do a spacewalk to get back
Right,
to
in
you.
fact,
Yeah.
as you say that, you just get the background klaxon. The level of air in the ship is becoming noticeably thin at this point.
Yeah, spacesuit!
And it's
go!
triggered the automatic alert.
Are there emergency, like, oxygen mask things everywhere that you can get, like, 10 minutes of oxygen with? Or is there...
They are for Shirin. I don't know if they fit coyote muzzles.
I'm going to just rip the hose out and just literally just put the container in my mouth and just go occasionally.
Okay. Right, I'm going to head to... so I've done everything that needs to be done. I'll head back onto Fourth Dawn and grab Radar's spacesuits.
Also probably a good call.
If the air's getting thin.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason that you can still breathe is because the interlink is still open between the Fourth Dawn and the Vengeful Thorn. So at the moment, the Fourth Dawn's sort of compensating for it, but it
It's
can
also
only keep it out for
losing
so
air.
long. Yeah.
Mm.
You
I'm in
find yourself
engineering.
in the engine room. You are an engineer. Ryder is also there.
Yay!
They're a pilot, which is like engineering for directions.
Right, brilliant. I will, as quick as I can, put the suit on. I'm guessing you're in yours already, Ryder. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Bath's back on the Fourth Dawn. What we can do is we can pick that up after you've got off the Vengeful
Yeah, she's
Thorn.
waiting for you guys on the bridge.
Okay.
Yep.
So, you already made your roll, so I'm just going to say that you can take it from here.
Before we get any further, I'm just literally going to say, right, if you fancy a spacewalk, we're going to need to disconnect the Dawn from this. The longer it's connected, the less air the Dawn's going to have.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm going to radio up to Bath on the bridge. Bath, can you disconnect the Fourth Dawn from this thing? We'll spacewalk over to you.
Yeah, are you sure?
Unless you want to run out of air.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna nudge one of the ship's crewmen aside and just say when.
Right, disconnect it now.
And she does so.
So, one of the Fourth Dawn's engineers has been working hard to reverse the hack that was done to open the door in the first place, and he is able to seal the door on your side, thereby cutting off the loss of air. The Fourth Dawn is now safe from everyone dying a horrible, asphyxiating death.
Yay.
We can hear radar tapping in the background. Thank you, Bath. Make sure you keep the airlock outer door open because we will be coming in at speed. Right, now, I'm going to make sure all of the doors between this engine room and open space, where we just disconnected, are open. We're going to override all of their safeties that
Okay.
prevent depressurization, because we're in our spacesuits. We're going to depressurize the whole
Yep.
ship.
You have depressurized the entire ship. Mustang is dead.
Oh, shit!
That wasn't my fault this time, so.
Accidentally kill people. Woo.
You guys hear on the comms. Oh, by the way, don't forget to grab that Shirin.
Oh!
What, Sharon?
Shit!
What? What?
Oh.
I feel a bit bad about King's friend, so I hope he's okay, really. Maybe we can tell him. He seems like a nice guy after all.
He's fine, Bath. Yeah, we let him back onto his ship. We're going to be back in a second.
Right. So while this has been happening, RJ,
Yep,
the reactor's
you
been
have-
building up. Yeah.
The reactor, which has been humming along quietly in the background, is now starting to pulse and vibrate. The colour of the light coming from it is changing from dull glow of yellow to a vibrant orange, then to bright red as the entire ship starts to shake. And
Alright.
then all the lights and power to the entire ship are cut, the reactor falls silent. And then there's a boom.
Can I make a mechanic roll to recognise the Thoom?
The boom would be all the power systems on the Harbing are being overloaded simultaneously.
Click! How long do you think to get out of here and make it look cool?
Did you just pull a grenade?
Yeah, it's fine, it's on a timer. How long do you think I should set the timer for?
Oh, 2 minutes?
2 minutes, 1 minute 50. Okay. 1 minute 49. 1 minute 48. We should run.
Leaving. Ryder's already fucking scuffling.
You should depart. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Robo Yoti is stomping along after you. And then we leap into space for the dawn that should be slowly drifting away.
Ryder has her eyes closed.
The second your toes leave the hole in the side of the ship, there is flash of light, so bright it reflects off the white paint of the Fourth Dawn, blinding everyone as there is a silent, massive explosion.
Oh, damn.
Shrapnel has been flung more or less directly up, down, and fore and aft as the hull of the ship is pretty much bisected by the force of the explosion. Basically, you've turned it into a shrapnel bomb, and shrapnel has gone straight through. It hasn't destroyed it, but you've definitely caused it even more
They ain't
woe
gonna-
than they're already suffering.
They ain't going to be able to catch up with us anytime soon because they'll be fixing the holes in their hull.
You have put many holes in their hull.
That was the plan.
Yeah, shit hill.
This is the third ship whose warranty you've voided this game, and you've become exceedingly good at it.
So now, have we landed back on the Fourth Dawn yet?
You're drifting towards the Fourth Dawn. I'm going to need an acrobatics roll from both of you.
No, I can do this.
Yeah, I can do this. I'm also
I
thinking,
can't do this. 6.
I'm also
Oh.
thinking I should take some sort of will roll because this is one of Ryder's phobias.
I do have you hold. You are
Yeah.
under the arm, but we're not attached to anything.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Radar's the one that made the jump, and he rolled 6. So,
Yeah.
I mean, the good news is none of the debris from the exploding Vengeful Thorn has hit you or the Fourth Dawn.
Good.
Yeah.
But you're all off angle. You're going up, and you're going to miss the hatch.
These suits don't have RCS thrusters, do they? They're just spacesuits.
I don't know.
Beth can see you out the window for this, or she can't tell?
We're very, very slowly, relatively, we're just slowly approaching
Yeah.
you, sort of like 2001 Space Odyssey style.
Mhm.
And radar is waving. At least it looks like waving.
Both hands.
If you're waving with both hands, you're no longer holding on.
No, I'm holding on to the otter, who is catatonic?
Yep,
Well, hang on a sec. I need to make my will roll.
fine.
Wow. Well, I rolled an 18 for will.
You're fine.
Wow.
So she's got her eyes closed,
Okay.
but she's gripping tightly onto.
You're not-
So she doesn't know that you're off balance. She's
You're
just
not
like,
loving
taking
it.
a while.
You're not having a good time, but you're not like passed out and zonked.
Does it look like we're going to impact the hull?
You're going to bounce off the upper fuel stage.
We'll try and hit
Are
the...
you there
try and- Don't, just hang on. I'm trying to get us on. We came off kilter slightly.
Oh God.
We're fine. It's fine. We're fine. Have you got sticky feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does sticky
Well,
feet work in boots though?
I also have mag boots.
Oh, well,
Okay,
because I don't
fine.
actually, I was looking at my character sheet. I don't have mag boots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold you out in front of me.
God, Radar, if you use me as a fucking plunger, I'm gonna punch you when you get back inside.
I'm going to use you as a grab hook.
Yeah. I don't know who to make roll acrobatics for this.
Shared?
Shared.
Yeah, and
Nat 20.
I've rolled. I've rolled a 15.
yeah, in the
Oh,
least
'cause it's-
dignified way possible. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, in the least dignified way possible, Radar swings himself around Ryder and then just plumps them onto the side of the hull and holds onto their tail to catch themselves and swing themselves around.
Have you ever seen that old... Okay, pull me. I've got no mag settings.
Never touch my tail again.
Tow me in.
What's going on? Someone's brought a cup of tea. She's just like,
That's the point.
Ryder's gonna walk over to the airlock, tap on it to open up.
Should be open.
Oh, was it already open? Okay, she'll climb indoors then.
Yeah.
With a slow hiss, you regain feeling of sound around you as the airlock repressurizes.
I'm just going to slump in the airlock for...
I hate space so much.
The original captain of the ship, having seen the hubbub and the exploding ship, and having drift restored, just immediately throws the ship back into drift. So it's probably a good place to pause it.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you for listening to Cosmopunk. We're available on Spotify, iTunes, and a bunch of other podcast websites. If you like what you're hearing, tell your friends. Maybe give us a good rating on iTunes while you're at it. We are at cosmopunk.net, and we also have a Twitter at cosmopunks with an S.
If you want more Cosmo content in the meantime, we now have a Patreon where we'll be occasionally uploading artwork, interludes, outtakes, and extended lore. We'll be introducing a proper tier system in the future, but for now, tips are very much appreciated. We're at patreon.com/Cosmopunk, link in the description. The team has a ton of fun editing these episodes together, but it is extremely time consuming, so we're grateful for any show of support. Once again, thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back with more Cosmopunk in 2 weeks. Till then, shoot straight, roll high.
Speaking of our Patreon, we'd like to shout out our brand new supporters.
Shout out to Fringe Corps!
Top notch, Aaron Stargazer.
Good work, Jason.
Cheers to Donald Booley.
And massive thanks to our newest supporter, Alex.
We really appreciate you guys' support. It's a lot of work making this, but knowing that you guys are out there, listening and willing to put your hand in your pocket for us really helps.